Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel, or welcome to the channel if you're a brand new subscriber. My name is Kyle and today I will be reviewing the film Sound of Metal, which was written and directed by Darius Marder. The film stars Riz Ahmed as a heavy metal drummer named Ruben, who starts to go deaf and eventually goes completely deaf. I only learned about this movie I believe a week before it was released on Amazon Prime, which is where I saw the film. So I really didn't know anything going into the movie. I saw the poster of it, it looked kind of cool, but what I got was a very profound, intimate film. I think this movie is a masterpiece. I was completely blown away by this film. For one, let's talk about the performances. I think Riz Ahmed is a terrific actor. Films like Nightcrawler have shown that, but I definitely believe Sound of Metal is his best performance. He is so good in this movie, and he did actually learn ASL for the film. Olivia Cook is in this movie and she plays Lou, Ruben's love interest. They've been together for 4 years, and how they got together is definitely very important, and it's something I won't spoil to you guys, but I definitely think it is one of the best elements of the movie once you begin to learn more about it. And then there's Paul Raci, who plays Joe. He is definitely the most prolific character in the movie. He was easily my favorite character of the film, and he has a dialogue sequence. I won't spoil it to you, but if you see the movie, you'll know exactly what scene I'm talking about. It was so moving that I almost teared up. It was an extremely emotional, profound scene, and the message behind what he was talking about is definitely going to stick with me for a very long time. And I think that's something else that's great about Sound of Metal, because there are so many movies I've seen this year come out on streaming platforms that they kind of just go in one ear and out the other. I forget about them within days or even within hours of seeing them. Sound of Metal is the kind of movie that not only do I remember after seeing it for a few days, but I am going to continue to remember it because it is that impactful of a story. Now, I of course enjoy action movies. I love my blockbusters, but I love very intimate films where we see a sequence of events, a progression of events for characters where the information they receive is what we receive. They're not smarter than everyone else in the room. They are learning. And a lot of times those characters can be seen as passive. And I think what makes Riz Ahmed's character Ruben such a great character is that he is going through an elaborate stage of his life that not many people go through. But he has to understand sign language. So we have to witness him learn the language. We have to witness him learning to communicate with others without opening his mouth. I think that that is terrific, and it's very impactful. As I continued watching the movie, the feel of it reminded me of how I felt watching another movie called The Place Beyond the Pines, directed by Derek Cianfrance. I love that movie, and I discovered after watching Sound of Metal that the director and writer of Sound of Metal, Darius Marder, actually penned the script for The Place Beyond the Pines. And I was like, oh, that makes a lot more sense. The way the film feels, the way it's shot, definitely reminded me of that film, but I adored The Place Beyond the Pines, and I loved how that film felt like a progression of events, but it makes it feel so intimate because you're so invested in the characters and you're so invested in Ruben's journey. And it's aided by the fact that many of the actors in this movie actually are deaf. And it just, it adds this level of authenticity. It's also the fact that Ruben as a character is powerless to stop his decrease in hearing. And it makes the movie feel very realistic because this movie had two ways of playing out. It could either go the very realistic way or go the very cheesy, sentimental way. And the idea to choose the more realistic way is definitely the better way for this story. Something else I adored about the movie is that every character feels like they have their own emotional weight to not just Ruben, but to the overall story. Every character has a purpose and a reason to be there, and everything just flows so well. The care and dedication that Darius Marder put into every scene of this movie is absolutely felt. His understanding and recognition of ASL is completely shown on screen, and it was truly a sight to see. I absolutely adored Sound of Metal. I really loved everything about it. I think everything worked as perfectly as it could have to make as great a movie as it could have been. And I was absolutely thrilled from beginning to end. I'm going to give Sound of Metal an A+. I don't know about going to the theater, but if you guys do have Amazon Prime, I would give this movie my highest recommendation. Please watch Sound of Metal. I think it is an excellent movie, of course worth your time. And please let me know if you saw the movie, what you thought about it in the comments, or if you do decide to watch the movie, let me know afterward what you thought. Thank you so much as always for watching my reviews, guys. I'm so glad to be back. I previously just talked about Mank. I'm going to be talking about a couple of other movies up until Christmas. Don't forget to click that like button, subscribe for more, and hit that post notifications bell so you never miss a video of mine. Guys, thank you so much as always for watching, and stay tuned.